Morning. At least I think it's still morning, close to noon. Anyway, we're out here at the other house and I'm going to show you my garden. Here it is. Now the garden was made from the frame of an old trampoline that the neighbors didn't want when they moved away. And we just I set it all up in a circular fashion. And we still have a lot of produce sitting here, but it's starting to be the end of the garden. So, here's beautiful green pepper plant. I don't eat them. My granddaughter does. She loves them. There's a pretty one right there. Let me just pop that off for her. It's still producing, and until that first frost comes, it probably will continue. There's another one. There's a good one. Well, come off. There you go. That's there, and one on the bottom, too. So we're getting lots and lots of beautiful stuff. We got some little ones. I'm seeing some little ones down there. Okay, this is my cayenne pepper. And in another video, I will tell you all about the anti-inflammation tonics that I make. I use every day. And there's my David. Pointing the knife at him. How fortuitous. And toast. It's Toaster Doge. It's Toaster Doge. This is Toast. Hi, baby. It's the only kind of dog my daughter can have. She's allergic to dogs and wanted one desperately. And wouldn't you know, we take her to the shelter and she finds little Toast. He's a good boy.
He is.
Say hi to YouTube, David.
Hi, YouTube.
All right. David's one of those people that calls it the inner tubes and interwebs. And he is also one of the most computer savvy people I've ever known. But
that's not saying very much.
Well, it is saying, given what I used to do for a living. I worked with some extremely intelligent people who knew an awful on the cutting edge of computer stuff. So, all right, cucumbers are done. We've got, there's one baby. We're just going to let them see what happens, but haven't seen any flower. Oh, and this is why I have no cucumbers. Look at that. Look at the bugs just killing it. Killing it, killing it, killing it. I had a huge harvest out of here, so I can't complain too much. Okay, and the broccoli, I'm getting little bits of, oh, look what I found. Somebody's had a Nerf war.
Yeah. We've had two since Sunday. Yeah,
cute. All right, I'm going to put this down while I cut this broccoli. Okay, hi. The broccoli is just about done. I've got quite a bit out of it, but you didn't need to see me cutting that, and I needed both hands. Cherry tomatoes have been crazy. Just crazy this year. Lots and lots of them. And the kids have been enjoying them. They love it that I plant cherry tomatoes, and Kari especially has been just enjoying herself immensely. We try to get more calories into that poor little thing, and she wants to eat the healthy food. But I'm not going to knock it because, after all, look at me. Anyway, cherry tomatoes. Tons of them. They're just about done. It's the end of summer. I'm going to finish picking these. We have Romas, and we have some lovely beefsteaks. And I'm hoping there's enough of those beefsteaks ready that I can serve them as a dish when we're camping this weekend. Show you the last part. Now, I didn't put a fancy border on. I just used sticks. But this is garlic. I was an idiot and planted the garlic in the spring instead of in the fall. So we're going to give it a little more time and dig it up and see what happens, and maybe plant some for next year. So here's the haul. Not near a lot of Roma tomatoes. And of course, lots and lots of cherry tomatoes. Some broccoli, some green peppers, which I will give to my granddaughter. And it's obvious that I let the tomatoes get away from me again this year. I typically do. But it doesn't seem to hurt anything. Not too much. I'll cut them back occasionally. But I don't want to lose the fruit once it's started to develop. So, I'm not a perfect gardener. What I am using, though, is kind of the back to Eden gardening method. Kind of. And by the way, comment on those bugs. I was spraying for squash bugs earlier in the year. But I got lazy as the season went on and everything got so hot. So, anyway, I used what I had available. Didn't want to spend a lot of money. I already had the fencing. Had these poles from last year's disaster garden. And like I said, we got the round hoop from neighbors who were moving and didn't want to take the old broken trampoline with them. I had the landscaping bricks. That didn't cost anything. The only money I put into this was the plants and some sweat equity. Instead of wood chips, as you'd see in most back to Eden gardens, I used oak leaves, and they've worked really, really well. Now, yes, I have some weeding to do because I haven't had more oak leaves to put on top. That's something for next year. Live and learn. And you can see my little yarn creativity project there. I had intended to wrap all those sticks in that yarn so you could better see the cute little path going around the garden. But yeah, other pressures, other issues, whatever. I started my garden by buying hardware store compost, which was good. It gave it a good start and everything's grown well. But I've also this year been making my own, and I'll show it to you. This is a garbage can that we drilled multiple holes in all the way around for airflow and water release. Here's the compost. And what I do is keep containers in my fridge. Sometimes it's a Ziploc bag, sometimes it's a storage container. And any fresh fruits, vegetables, eggshells, potato skins, what have you, they all go in the compost bin. And I got a second one here. And then the cool thing is, after I put the lid on, all I have to do, since I bought a round can, is lay it down on its side and give it a nice roll. I've even given it a tip once or twice, but I don't trust the lid that much. I put a few sticks in, and you can see where the moisture was coming out so that it's working. And yeah, we do I add fresh, oh, look at that beautiful compost that's being made in there. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. The system works. So that was my garden tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like. And please subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Bye for now.